Okay, there it works. So, hello and welcome back to streaming more torture. This is going to be, hold on, application capture. No, you're not capturing geometry. We stopped having fun. Now we're going to be playing Tempest. Tempest again, Tempest for now, and Tempest forever. I actually tried setting this up with a PS1 mouse because apparently this does support it, but I don't fucking know what's going on with the emulator. It is the most wild shit ever whenever it tries to use that, so we're not gonna do that. I wasn't even able to get past the start screen, let alone to do something in that game. High voltage, same developer as last time. Although this version of Tempest is supposedly different. It's got X in it, and that's how you know it's good. Well, no, that doesn't really mean anything. But this was an enhanced port of Tempest 2000. It doesn't actually have Tempest 2000 in it by default. It has enhanced visuals compared to the regular Tempest 2000. We're gonna be starting with the traditional mode, because I really hate myself. Okay, let me see. There was 8 zones, if I... damn it. I forgot to write that down. Well, let's just remember that blue is the first one. Let me just make a note of it. It changes colors several times, and I think when it's the white one, it's basically at the end. But the problem with the traditional mode is it just keeps going. Let's see, Tempest 2000 colors. Yeah, there we go. White is the last one. White is the last one, blue is the first one, orange is the before last one, and after the white one it just starts randomizing. No, that's not what I wanted to do. Ah, there we go. That's how you change the camera. It was a little bit... it wasn't chaotic enough yet. What other camera modes do we have? Oh, the unusable one. Oh no, this one's not that bad. Well, I mean, this is a cylindrical stage. Those are, in general, easier. Ah, that sounds different. And we're back to this one. This one's completely static, though. Yeah, it's a fun game until you play it for too long, and then it gets impossible. This is the traditional mode, which is based off of the arcade. It's not like a direct port of what the arcade was like, but it is close to it, supposedly. I already played the Sega Saturn version, which was absolutely brutal. Also, the camera angles actually seem way better compared to the insanity that it was on the Saturn. The Saturn version is actually like the more accurate version to what Tempest 2000 was on the Atari Jaguar. It's just the main difference is that it runs way better than it did on the Atari Jaguar. Now this thing here, this is probably like one of my least favorite mechanics in anything ever. Those little spiders, they essentially make a wall that you need to break down if you want to beat the stage. And the game doesn't make it. Yeah, they do that. Like if you happen to, nope. If you happen to not, if you happen to run into one on the way out, you just have to repeat the stage. And because the stages in this game are all like geometric shapes, they're just geometric shapes. Like eventually you're just sort of like, did I already play this 17 times or not? And that's what I did. I like a whole bunch of times just did not realize that I was replaying the same stage because they just looked so similar. Was so pissed off. Yeah, this game has some very weird physics when it comes to like when it decides to grab you or not. Interestingly, even though this one has, even though this game has like free X3 in the title, this isn't actually Tempest 3000 or free or whatever you would call it. It's still considered a, it's still considered to be a port of Tempest 2000. Whoa. It's still considered a port of Tempest 2000, and Tempest 3000 exists, but it's exclusive to a freaking DVD player. There was a platform around the time that the PlayStation 2 came out called the new one or something like that. And it's the only thing that Tempest 3000 is for. Nobody ever emulated it or anything like that. It's just exclusive to that. But yeah, I think honestly you're better off playing games that were inspired by it. There is also, like, speaking of games inspired by this, there's apparently like an unofficial but yet kind of basically official sequel to Tempest on the PS Vita. I forget what it's called, but essentially the programmer who made all of the Tempest games made that game as well, and that game was so close to just being Tempest, like in all ways, that he got sued by Atari for making a game similar to games that he made for them. But in the end, they actually settled in a very interesting way. Actually, a very fun way. They allowed that game to exist, and they actually got him to make an official sequel for like the PlayStation 4 and whatnot. It's still Tempest. Like, you know, it's basically still the same game, but that's kind of what you expect. It's kind of what you want. But yeah, a lot of playing Tempest is just like waiting for the enemy to walk into you. And not walking into them. Yeah, and this can get very nasty when the spikies. I should save. This can get very nasty when the spikies like build up a lot of walls. And like at the end you just don't have room to get out. Whoop, that didn't happen. No, didn't happen either. But yeah, a lot of later stages are just boiled down to finding the right frame and like sitting down and praying to God that you are on, like your gun actually shoots at the exact moment that you need. This is a totally new game, not just a PS1 port with some extra levels. I already finished Tempest 2000. It's just you know, gotta torture myself more. But honestly, so far, maybe it's just because I am playing it now on like after having already finished the previous game, the previous version of the game to completion. But so far, this feels so much better to play than the Saturn version. Maybe it's just like slight improvements. It's not even something that I can perceptively measure that is better. I think that like the camera angle is way better, because in the Saturn version, in most stages, the various cameras were just like borderline unusable because they were so close. They were so close. It was like, yeah, cool. I can see my ship made out of 2, like, 3 polygons much better, but what about the rest of the stage? And also, I think my rate of fire is faster. Maybe something like that. Although, again, I am still on the first set of stages. This is baby's easy difficulty. But yeah, the camera is definitely better. And, like, the paired back camera actually, like, I can use that as well. It actually, it's actually far enough that you can see the entire map, no problem. And also, from what I have read, they removed one shape of the stages entirely, and when I read which one it was, I was like, yes, good fucking riddance, because that stage type was just designed to mess with you. There was no good way of knowing which way you were facing. Like, what they removed was those weird star-shaped stages. Are hard to describe, but essentially, it was like origami, right? I mean, everything here is origami. Let's forget about that comparison. But essentially, there were 2 sides folded onto each other. I can't really show it here because they removed that type of stage, but yeah, there is a reason why they removed that. It's awful. And also, it seems like it's more consistent whether or not I am actually defeating those, like, the colorful enemies. Because in, like, normal Tempest 2000, defeating those assholes was like, am I even hitting them? Are they immortal? Sometimes it felt like they were immortal. But yeah, now they just take a few shots and they're done. I actually think the UI is still smaller than what it was. But yeah, let's actually give this a try. Yeah, the way back camera is actually usable. I can actually see the whole stage. And also, it seems that your rate of fire is faster in here, even on the traditional mode. Which I'm not gonna complain about that. The rate of fire, the standard rate of fire, was terrible. Like, the enemies would very often get me in between the rounds. Because, like, the ship fires like pew 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 pew, split second, pew 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 pew. Well, actually, for this stage, I think I want to have the 3D camera. Okay, come to me. Yeah, just camping seems to be a lot more of a... Whoop, wrong direction. Much more feasible... Oh, yeah. That's no good. That's not good at all. The UI is definitely smaller than what it was. Okay, we moved on to the red stages, so... one portion of the torture is the onion rings. Oh, and apparently there is also a difference to like how the zappy zaps work. But I don't remember exactly what it was supposed to be. No, you don't. Yeah, because in the standard version, if the little lightning gets to the end of the like basically your side of the playfield, it's all ogre. You just there if you don't have the destroy everything power up on you, you just lose. This actually came before Space Harrier, I think. At least like the arcade original. It was one of those games made for the vector monitor. You know, those things where they didn't actually use pixels as much. What is that though? The vector monitors, like the one that was used in Vectrex. They're really neat to see in real life because it's really hard to describe what it actually looks like, but because it is just it just doesn't work like a regular monitor with pixels. Instead of points, instead of points of light on it, it just like it just highlights entire lines and connects them. It's very weird. I mean, this is still Tempest. You can still die without knowing what happened. That's just on par for the ride. But in all fairness, this game does shower you with lives, left and right. I remember. I mean, to be fair, I am emulating the game, so it's not exactly fair to compare this, but like, it actually accumulates lives indefinitely, near as I can tell, or it has an incredibly generous cap for how many lives you can accumulate, because it's a lot more than what it shows on the screen. By the end of my recorded run on the Sega Saturn, I had so many that I had to let the game like run out of lives by leaving it on for 15 minutes and not touching anything. It's getting harder. But yeah, now it's. I think also just like in general, the sound design is better. because it makes a bit more distinction between what you're actually hitting. And also they like, admittedly they removed a lot of the sound effects, but I'm fine with it because they really weren't helping you. Having the constant sound effect of your gun for like however long it takes to actually beat this gets infuriating. Yeah, it's definitely a lot easier to destroy the pride flag on this one. I think with the lightning one, I just can't stand on there, but I can pass through it. Yeah. I'm allowed to go into it, just not stay on it. Damn it. Oh yeah, they don't immediately destroy you anymore. Okay, that's way more generous. Because in the Sega Saturn version, whenever the lightning gets on the web, you have like a, oh yeah, this is the stage type that they changed. So where I'm currently standing, this one used to be folded together with the one below it. So it was basically impossible to tell which way the enemies were coming or which way you were facing. And no, you could not hit the enemies that were like on the opposite side of it. It was just like genuinely a humongous middle finger to anybody. It's just like, it's challenging, it's hard not because it's challenging, but it's because bullshit. Yeah, if I put a blindfold on you, you're gonna have a hard time telling what the color of the apple is, isn't it? Right? That kind of stuff. Yeah, now the lightning just travels along the thing. And previously what it was okay, you all have to go. Yeah, what it was previously is that it would just like, in 2 frames, travel across the entire the entire stage and just destroy you unless you used the kill everything, which, mind you, only get 1 of those per stage. Like, overall, I think the physics in this version are lots more... Well, physics, just like rules, collision, that sort of stuff. It feels loads more... reliable, predictable. You know, I can tell most of the times and I did something wrong. Meanwhile, in the Sega Saturn versions, it was like, why was I hit now and why wasn't I hit before? Vice versa, and all the old times. It's just like, what is going on? Took a while for them to catch me. Have a recharge. But yeah, as you can see, the game hands out one-ups like candy. And it's not, it doesn't even require any kind of special pickup. It just like, I think it's just a matter of points. Yeah, with the lightning thingy, the trick to it is that you can't not the lightning, with the spinny rainbow thingy. You can only move past it when it is touching an edge of the web. If it's in between and you're traveling above it, it will just kill you. Oh, that's not a good camera at all. Okay, hello there. Yeah, that's a better camera. Whoopsies. Oh. But yeah, so far this is a huge improvement over the Saturn version. Dang it. And supposedly the Saturn version is the one that's more accurate to the original arcade experience, which just goes to show you, arcade accuracy does not always equal better game. I almost forgot to save scum. Dang it. Too far. Dang it. Oh, dang it. Now it's just the spider that's... Ooh, no. Ah, okay, got him. Dang it. Why did you not get caught in that? But yeah, so far we didn't have any cases of absurd bullshit. Whoopsies. No. No. Still, I don't understand why sometimes getting into the getting in the lightning zone is a death and why other times it is not. Like this time, I even stopped and nothing happened. So glad I'm actually able to kill those reliably now. It just takes like a couple of hits and that's it. Whoopsies. Whereas previous, like in the Saturn version, each one of them seemed to have completely random health. Which, you know, that's always fun. When you can barely tell what's going on. Now they even have a separate sound effect for whenever you hit one. Since, you know, they're a more dangerous enemy. Dang it. Sometimes all it takes is just like letting go of the button for a split second to like reset your oh, dang it. Aye. 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 Okay, we're going on to yellow. Oh, these ones are faster now. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, no, no, no. Oh, no, 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 no. Why are you missing that one line constantly? Ah, dang it. I don't know, like, as bullshit as this game is, it is very fun. When you don't have to suffer the consequences. And admittedly, even with consequences, you can actually just, like, pick up from where you left off, basically. Depending on how much score you've earned, you can just pick up from the stage where you died, or somewhere before then. It isn't like those shitty arcade conversions where, like, yeah, this is like the ones that were on the Dreamcast especially, where it's just like, yeah, this is the arcade experience. Don't know why people enjoy this, but this is it. Whoa. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. That's not good. No, that's not good either. What do you... Oh, that one's already traveling upstairs. Never mind that. I was too late. Oh, no, got him. Holy Jesus. How about you all just get the hell away from me? Maybe it's time to invest into another camera angle. Yeah, there we go. That's... I couldn't see very well what was going on. But yeah, camera angles in this version are actually pretty useful. Like, there's an actual point to them. Dang. Let's make it a little bit easier. Ugh, not a good place to be. Not a good place to be at all. Damn it! The thing is... Hold on, actually, I'm curious. Can I set this up to be a turbo button? And will that actually make a difference? Well, first of all, let's rewind our mistake. Yeah, let's just keep it here. And controller, auto fire controls, and let's say X. And let's just disable R1 for this purpose. What does it do now? I think it's actually worse. Yeah, because now it's a much smaller, like a much slower. Shush. Leave me be. Oh, come on. Yeah, with auto fire it's actually worse because it's constantly doing the first shot, which is much slower than like the rapid fire of just regularly holding the button. Oh, come on.
Super Zapper recharge.
Get him. There we go.
Super Zapper Recharge.
Whoa, what was that?
Super Zapper Recharge.
Why did you not get that one? I was like between hard place and a hammer. Whoa, no, that's not happening. No, not letting it happen. There we go. We didn't let it happen.
Super Zapper Recharge.
No, why did I do that? Ah. There we go.
Super Zapper Recharge.
Whoa. Could have changed the camera angles faster. Whoa. No. Oh, come on.
Super Zapper Recharge.
Dang it. Dang it, not what I wanted to happen. Holy damn. God damn it. Oh. I can't see shit. Stop being mean to me. Okay, that's all it took.
Super Zapper recharge.
Ugh. Hate these scenarios. I died anyway. What happened there? Ugh. Whoa. Mean. Excuse me, what is even going on? Yeah, this is still Tempest. Come on. Why is there still a wait time for freaking Death Ray?
Super Zapper recharge.
I am ready for the yellow stages to be over. And I think that will be also the end of the stream. Whoa, 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 whoa. No, no, no. You are not going to just miss all of those just like that.
Superpower recharge.
Yeah, the infinity stage does not work well with the standard camera angle at all. The perspective is completely messed up when you do that. The one joy of this stage is that you can actually keep looping enemies on this stage essentially forever. Assuming that you don't get caught like I do, like literally right now. Come on! Okay, this means there is a new stage. Okay, I will leave that for the next time. Just make an extra safety save. Just make sure. Rainbow. So we are at about halfway point. Stages 50 to 60 out of 100. I guess this is as good of a stopping point as any. So yeah, let's just so save the movie. Yes, good. And I'll probably continue this. Well, probably not tomorrow, but we'll see. So yeah, Tempest X3. So far, actually better than Tempest 2000. Despite what I've read about this being like not as quote unquote accurate as the Saturn version was, but then you know, I mean, if it's accurate to fucking bullshit, then I don't want it. I don't want to get out of my yard, take it out of here, put it in the garbage. But yeah, so far it's pretty fun. Plenty of bullshit, but not nearly as much as the Sega Saturn version. So yeah, we'll see about this some other time. Thank you very much for joining me and chatting with me, and bye bye.